I'm taking you on some adventures. This is, in effect, what the Lord conveyed to us over the years. Frankly, I would have been happy with a gentle, easy life, not exciting and adventurous, but comfortable and boring. God had other ideas. He gets his toolbox out, and as we cooperate with him, he can use his tools to shape our lives. Not comfortable, but to be ready for some shaping. So first, he moved me out of a comfortable, settled job in a hospital lab. He put me in a school the like of which Basingstoke doesn't know, believe me. But far from being a disaster and the breaking of my spirit, it turned out to be an adventure and the discovery of a career full of challenge and treasure. Not very comfortable, not at all boring. The Lord then got us the move from Luton to Basingstoke. I joined the staff of this church's school, the King's School, and that too was an adventure and not comfortable at first. But then everything looked like it was settling down and the Lord got out his toolbox again. He stamped me. Not like ink on paper, but like a machine for stamping metal. Stamped through my whole being. And the stamp said, in essence, the cross of Jesus in your life is moving to the Andes of Ecuador. Take your family and, like the Israelites following the pillar of fire and cloud, follow me there. In a way, it was easier for me than for Jane. I'd had the stamping, she hadn't. But the Lord had already spoken to her many years before.
Yes, for me, when we got married, I committed my life to Simon's, and there's a verse in Ruth where she says, where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. So basically, where Simon was going, I was going to go too, and I did enjoy it, and it was an adventure.
So we went to the Andes of Ecuador without a job or even a home for our 4 children to live in. Not very comfortable, not at all boring, but what a gateway to treasure and adventure.
Yes, it was adventurous and a little scary at times, but for me, my other really main life verse is from Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. And that is what happened to us in Ecuador. We really were very aware of him guiding us the whole time.
He moved us on again after 4 years to a town we thought we knew, but everyone was talking about lattes and cappuccinos, and everyone had mobile phones. Basingstoke had moved on too. You can never go back. Time changes everything.
Then a few years later, in 2005, during that time, Simon began to feel ill in a way he didn't really understand, and after much testing and helpful diagnoses from medical people, it turned out that he had motor neuron disease. Now, motor neuron disease can take different forms, but for many people, you only live for 2 years after you've had the diagnosis. We didn't know at that time which kind he had, but through a lot of prayer and through the fact that he has a slow-moving form of the disease, he's still with us.
So from 2 Corinthians 4 verse 16, this was one of the key verses for me to kind of accommodate motor neuron disease in my life. I'll quote it. Therefore, we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, which I certainly am, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. Light and momentary. You have to see your life as it in fact is for a Christian, everlasting. In that context, momentary, for sure. Light, well, the jury is still out, but so far it's been far, far happier than I could ever have expected. 17 years on and the adventure continues.